Yeah. All I need is my team. Yeah. It's your boy Gully. You're now in Tune Room 1231, Dopest Podcast brought to you by LSO ENT. And today I got a special guest.
It's your favorite podcaster, Ricky Lake.
Yes. In the building. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me.
No doubt. We're going to kick off the new year or the new episode, new season by saying RIP to my man.
Rich Homie Quan, man.
Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. It's such a sad day today, man. Sad day for Atlanta, sad day for hip hop. You know, condolences to his family. And, we're going to have to play. Shit, they going to flag it. I can't even play Rich Homie Quan on the podcast. They going to flag my shit.
I could rap Rich Homie Quan. They could flag that too, maybe.
Nah, go on, give us some
No,
bars.
I'm not gonna give it to him.
First, Rich Homie Quan, come on.
No, but rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. Atlanta really lost a real one today, like
Facts.
for real.
Facts, man. R.I.P. to Rich Homie Quan. That kind of goes into the subject matter. What I want to talk about today is about accountability, because I feel like, honestly, today's society kind of promotes us to not take accountability for our actions.
That's very true.
You know what I mean? That's like everything you do. Like if you overweight, do your thing, big girl. Like nothing wrong with that. Hey, I ain't dissing no fat people. I'm just saying they kind of like, hey, you ain't fat, you big and beautiful. You feel me? Like if you're out there,
you taking it there. Yeah, that's true though.
I'm just keeping it 100. That's what they do.
There isn't shame anymore. Like shame disappeared. No one's ashamed to be anything. So I think that goes hand in hand with accountability.
But should you be ashamed to be something?
Absolutely.
Why?
I think if you are doing something the wrong way, whether it's being big or whether it's like doing drugs, rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan, but we all saying rest in peace, but it's like, damn, it was an overdose.
So they said, I don't really know.
That's true. I think Young Thug has something to do with it.
Fuck no! Don't throw that shit on Young Thug. You tripping, yo? You tripping? You tripping? I don't think it's Young Thug, but no, you're right. People don't take accountability for their actions. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, I think that starts not only with social media and the way of our culture at this present moment, but also at home. I think some of the first people that didn't take accountability is parents. And that's no disrespect. I love my mom to death.
I love you, Mom.
What?
I love you, Mom. Whatever is said after, I love you.
Yeah. So, and I'm not dissing my mom or anybody's mom or anybody's father, because I don't want to exclude any men out of the picture either. But I feel like it kind of starts at home, when a lot of times things transpire growing up, and then when you talk to your parents about it, they don't take accountability for it. They act like it never happened. You feel me? Yeah. You have that experience?
Absolutely. My mom will whoop your ass and then be like, oh, you won't go to the store? That's your apology? You're not going to take accountability that you just whoa my ass out for no reason.
Time out. Beating your ass ain't wrong if you doing wrong.
It wasn't warranted. Getting your ass whooped when it's not warranted, and then your apology being a snack, a trip to the store, that's not, you wrong. My mom will tell you today, she be like, yeah, I knew I was wrong. That's why I'm trying to give you like a little snack or something. That's where it starts. That's when you're a kid. And then you get older, so you're used to your mom not taking accountability for things. Mm-hmm. So then you're kind of like walking on eggshells a little bit. It's not necessarily an ass whooping, but some mamas will not talk to you when you try to make them see the error of their ways.
I can agree with you on that. Like when you bring up some of these past traumas that you might experience with your parents, like, hey, you used to call me names, or hey, you used to beat me for no reason, or hey, you used to buy food and not share. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm guilty of that. Listen, whenever I want to be broke, I ain't gonna lie to you. I will buy something from the store, food, like fast food, and eat that shit in my car.
Damn, that's
so
cold.
My daughter don't know me eating that shit.
That's cold.
And then I'll come to the car. I swear to God, I do. And I love it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't feel no shame.
The
and then sometimes
of it all.
Huh?
The sneakiness of it. Like,
no, I do. I hope maybe she will hear this one day, but I do, man. I'm guilty of it. And I love it because sometimes, I ain't trying to buy something for both of us.
That's true.
It's my money. I earned it.
That's true.
Now she got her own money, so shout out to my daughter. But a lot of times that you have these conversations with your with your parents, like, hey, this and this, and you trying to express how you felt and why you feel the way you do, because some people still hold on to that. They still hold on as an adult. Me personally, I don't really hold on to it, because like it is what it is. But other people just have a more difficult time dealing with it, coping with it. So when they
Absolutely.
try to express themselves to their parents be like, I don't remember doing that. Like, yo, you beat me to death. I don't remember doing that.
What I
Remember?
would say to that is that everybody's experience in life is different. So how they thought they were parenting is completely different of how we were experiencing that parenting style. So I always tell my mom, like, yeah, I don't want to talk about anything of the past, because how you seen it is not the way I seen it. Like, it's just
True.
not the same. It'll never be the same. And once I realized that, I was able to shed all of needing answers and needing all of this, the clarity, because it's like, you did the best you can
Mhm.
with what you got, even though the best is not great. Like, just because you're doing your best, you're putting a ceiling, like a cap on yourself, because your best is only what you could think of. You know what I'm saying? Like, the best is like you using the tools that you have in order to forward yourself. Going outside of that is accumulating other tools. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually doing the work and grabbing in other places to get tools in order to move forward. And I think the disconnect with older generation is that they're not trying to look anywhere else to grab tools. They're just using exactly what they had, and they're building the house with what they had. And I feel like us in our generation, we're using our feelings a little bit more, and we're able to look other places to see, to build, this foundation, which probably makes for a better house and a better, you know.
Uh, I agree with you on that, but I don't know if people like. I think, and you're in your 30s, right?
Who said that?
Well,
Who
I'm just
said
trying
that?
to, because I feel like
Yes, I'm in my 30s, newly 30.
you should. So
Yeah,
you're in your early 30s. You still super young,
super early.
super young. You know what I'm saying? And but I asked you that because I think it's a little bit different for our demographic, and I'm a couple years older than you, several years older than you, not even a couple, but I think it's different for our demographic. Like, you're into the age of maturity, right? And
Yes.
although a lot of women mature quicker than men, I feel like when you go to your 30s, you reach a different level of maturity. And then it's for most people, and then it will progress, and you start to have more clarification and understanding of who you are, and making hopefully better decisions. But every day is a battle, right? When you're in your 20s, your views are not quite the same. So what I do notice is there's a lot of women these days that don't actually have custody of their children, and the men are getting custody of their children. And as we know, there's a lot of men that's not in their child's lives. So when I think about that reasoning, is that really the case with younger people? Because I see a lot of
Is
young,
what the case?
as far as having some clarity and being able to speak to their child in a proper way, and and being accountable for their own actions. Because I see a lot of younger people that are going to the club damn near naked with children. You know what I'm saying? On out here on the internet, men and women.
Hmm.
On the internet, making OnlyFans porn content, face shown. They ain't even hiding the shit. Face shown. They on Twitter. Go on Twitter. You're gonna see your mommy and daddy out there fucking. So are they really being accountable?
So what you're saying is, to my point, is that it's not necessarily a generational thing. It's more so what? Because I was saying that, like, our mothers, but you make a good point, because it's like, damn, there's younger people and people our age who are making those same, it's the same shit over and over again. So it's like, damn, you can't even put an age to it or a face to it. I think people just, it's easier to not be accountable. Like, you can look yourself in a mirror and be okay. Like, oh, yeah, I did this shit. Like, people just, I don't know. Like, I don't see why people can't just be accountable for the things that they do. Like, all you gotta do is just take ownership.
True, true. I think it's easier for people to be in denial, because a lot of people don't like to face the truth.
Yeah.
The same way a lot of people don't like to make any changes in their life. When you sit there For example, you say, hey, I want to lose weight for the summer. Well, motherfuckers go to the gym like 2 months before summer goes and they think they're really going to lose some weight.
Guilty.
You know what I'm saying? Now, it's okay if you, you cry.
I'm going to go to, yo, them 2 months before. You know how like a guy, he'll do some push-ups before he, go out or something?
Yeah.
That is the 2 months before summer for
Fuck
me.
no, it's
Hell
not.
yeah. I get a little, all I need is a little cut. I don't need too much. 2 months before summer, I advise everybody to do that. Like, just go to 2 months before
Fuck
summer.
no. That shit work for you because you're not big.
Yeah, I'm not.
But if you like
Don't try that at home, y'all. It's
hell
only work for
nah.
me.
If you 30, 40 pounds overweight, 2 months is not gonna cut it unless you're doing fucking 2 a days.
Don't let you be 30. Cause I'm saying that shit, but once I turn 30, everything's changing. So I won't say that maybe them 2 months ain't gonna work no more. Them 2 months ain't gonna do it for me anymore.
So do you hold yourself accountable for the things you do?
I think I do. And I think holding yourself accountable is always work. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we're only equipped with our own brain. Yes, we know right from wrong. Yes, we know all these things, but we're only equipped with our own brain. So holding ourselves accountable is what we're equipped with. So it's like, yes, I look at all these things and I hold myself accountable, but there are some things where I'm not shying away from someone else holding me accountable as well. I feel like if there's someone that I love and has my best interest at heart, like I am okay with you coming to me and holding me accountable for some things, because me thinking that I know everything and that I'm unapproachable with everything, then that's not really holding yourself accountable either. You know what I'm saying? So I think I do. Like, I'm very quick to apologize when something's, array. I've learned to not apologize too much, because that's also, you know, got to talk about people pleasing and keeping yourself accountable, because those two could get murky as well. Because you're always apologizing and trying to like make up for certain things. And it's just like, no, actually, like, I'm trying to be accountable for something that isn't actually, my fault or something like that. But I think I hold myself accountable.
Okay.
I'm very. Do you hold yourself accountable? Hell no.
Why you figure that?
I don't know.
No, I do hold myself accountable to a certain degree. There's things like I said I ain't gonna be drinking. Here you got me drinking. What we drinking?
This is not holding yourself accountable. You got me drinking.
Yeah, what's the drink?
Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc. We sipping on Sauvignon Blanc. But no,
this actually is not Sauvignon Blanc, y'all. So don't let him lie to y'all.
It's not. It was in the Sauvignon Blanc section.
That's not.
I swear to goodness, it was in the section.
I should have known. I seen the color and I was like, maybe he got. We in Atlanta. They got some other shit. This is not Sauvignon Blanc, but it's delicious, I will say.
They're gonna blur. You can't put it on camera. They're gonna blur it out. You can get what's the name flagged. But anyhow, so yeah, I think I do hold myself accountable. Like, I go to the gym every day. I don't take really no days off unless I have to. You know what I mean? Have downtown. I can't even speak downtime. I recently had a chemical pill, so I was down for like some time. Still got some pilling going on, but you can't see it because I'm looking real smooth. But yeah, I hold myself. Yeah, I hold myself accountable all the time, and I think that you got to give yourself some grace, of course, but you got to make sure that you checking yourself at all times. I think that's very important. I think that's all about growth. You cannot grow if you don't hold yourself accountable. I have a family member that doesn't ever hold themselves accountable. I would say that always blaming stuff on other people. They never see the fault in their own ways. And I'm dead serious. You know what I'm saying? We all know someone like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I got a friend that does this shit. Like, I know, and I won't say that individual's name, but I got a friend that run around and just like, this nigga just be quitting jobs. You feel me? Like, this nigga just be quitting jobs.
People like that, you can't ask me for no money because you always quitting your job. You're not going to be able to pay that back. Don't ask me for nothing.
He doesn't ask for money though.
Okay.
He doesn't ask for money.
Be broke by yourself. That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
But he got a daughter. But he got custody. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. So but so we all know people like that, and that's no diss to him. I got nothing but love for him, because that nigga looked out for me in the time of need. He truly did, and that's a real friend for that.
How do you feel about holding people accountable?
I do all
Like,
the time.
I just know you be saying some.
Oh yeah, I do. I keep it real with you.
See, that's a difference too. When people be thinking they holding you accountable, it's a difference between like holding somebody accountable and like being biased and an asshole.
I'm an asshole for sure,
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm, but you know what? They say Capricorn's ass, so I'm a
Oh, they
Capricorn.
are. My sister's a Capricorn. I love her so much, but she's an asshole. She
Hey,
knows it.
we just be honest with people though.
But y'all be honest in what you deem honest. Like
True.
instead of like taking yourself out of your body and like coming from where that person may be thinking, like you like that's some bullshit. Like it's just if it's some bullshit on the surface, it's gonna be some bullshit through and through. Like there is no looking through it or anything. Like it's some bullshit.
Hey man, I like to just be direct with people, and I don't be trying to hurt nobody's feelings. So like going back to holding people accountable, I do for example, when I spoke to him, I was like, hey man, like what are you doing? Like you fucking up, bro. Like
What
you
was the setting? Like you sat him down, you was like, man, let's go get a drink. Let's get a coffee or something,
Nah,
dog.
it's over phone. He don't live in the same
Damn.
state. So I remember he would talk to me. He'll go, "Yeah, I want to. Oh man, because he always does this thing. Because I do it too, where I will say something to him, but I don't want him to feel offended. So in order to not make you feel
What's his
offended,
sign? Or his
no,
birthday?
no.
Damn.
But in order for him not to feel offended, what I would do is I would include myself in it. So I would say, "Man, we got to do better." You understand? And I will hold myself accountable, like, cause I be fucking up too, yo. Like it's not just you, it's me. I'm fucking up too. We got to do
Yeah.
better. So he'll do the reverse psychology thing on there, where he ain't doing his job, but then he'll include me in that bitch, and I'm doing my job. You feel me? Like, this nigga be like, this nigga be like, hey, I swear to God.
You be like, damn, my plan backfired.
No.
This nigga trying to.
I just be like, he'd be like, you hear what I'm saying? I'd be like, yeah, I feel you. That's all I say. That's all I say.
You was trying to reverse psychiatry and he flipped it back on you.
On some fuck shit, man. I'm like, nigga, don't include me in the fuck shit. I'm not doing no fuck shit. Nigga, I say I'm gonna get X amount of dollars. I go get the X amount of dollars. But he be like, man, they need to be paying us more money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, nigga, you're quitting your job, not me.
Shout out to the homie though. Like
Yeah.
you got something destined for you, I guess. I don't know what it'll be, but
I know what it is. Walmart door greeter. That's what the fuck it is. Walmart door greeter. That's what
they
he
get
got.
that to the old people.
That's where he heading.
Oh man.
Because we getting
At
older.
least UPS, they making 100K.
The nigga. Okay, so let me go back to the example. The nigga was making $16 an hour, right?
Okay.
And I was like, he was doing sales, and I was like, and shout out to him again. He probably ain't gonna listen to this, but I said he was doing sales, and I said, hey man, you should go. I said, man, you should look for another job while you working that job. He's like, nah, man, I'm telling you, I can make X amount of money. I was like, bro, work smarter, not harder. Like, find a job that's gonna pay you what you want, and then if you have to do sales, it's icing on the cake, right? It's
Right.
like it's your money, whatever.
Sales as like in commission based.
Yeah, but it's again hourly wage, but you can make more money with the sales, right? And I used to do sales years ago, and I was very great at sales. Always made bonus, but I
I
hated the
suck
shit.
at
You
sales.
suck
Like
at sales?
of course I'm a good sales person. I'm a bartender, but commission based sales, I don't feel enthused.
No, at all.
Like I'm just like I gotta wait until you buy something to make my money. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Um,
I need the hourly
I
plus the
need
sales.
something on top of something.
Exactly. Or
But
I'm
when you're
not
an
doing it.
entrepreneur, it's the same.
Facts.
It's literally commission based. So
100% facts.
I'm lying. I guess I do fuck with it. I guess.
Yeah, yeah. When you reword it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I am an entrepreneur. So,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, okay. But you entrepreneur, what you got?
I got treated by Rocky Sweets, my edibles, my dinners. I'm here to medicate the country
Okay.
in the world. Healing one treat at a time.
Okay, hey, go get them treats. But just know if the FBI kicking your motherfucking door because she's illegally making treats, that's on you. You know what I'm
I'm not
saying?
illegally making treats. There's no cocaine in my shit. There's no anything illegal in my treats. They're clean. There's nothing illegal in my treats. I don't know what he talking about. Like I got naked bitches sitting around bagging up my shit. What? Why would the FBI? If the FBI coming through your house for my shit, is because of your shit. They're not there for my shit. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Hey, I'm joking, man. I'm
The
joking.
FBI is insane.
Yo, damn. I was just gonna talk about something about the FBI, but we're gonna keep that for the hot topic. As you know, it was because something just popped in my head when it came to FBI. But what was that? You made me lose track.
No, you made me lose track. I was talking about being an entrepreneur because commission based. We were talking about your friend who always quitting his job, and he was like, man, I'm trying to make S amount of money. And you were talking about holding him accountable for what he was doing as far as like quitting jobs, but then he switched it on your ass. That's the type of people you just can't, you no longer.
No, that's my homie. I can't cut him off.
No, don't cut him off. I just ain't gonna tell you about yourself
Oh
anymore.
yeah, I learned not to.
Yeah, accountability is out the window.
Yeah, I learned not to. That's why every time he says shit to me now, I just be like, I feel you, man. I feel you. Because I'm not about to try to convince you no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, your path is your path, and my path is my path. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
That's how I am with my parents. I'm just like, I'm not here to hold your feet to the fire anymore. Like, the world gonna do it for you. And I feel like the old people so included. Is it concluded? I don't know. But they're all just tight knit. Like there's no open minded thinking of anything else. So it's like, I'm no longer holding my parents accountable. Because they have never done it and they will never do it.
Damn. Shout out to parents?
No, I'm not gonna say never. I ain't gonna say never. I ain't gonna say never. They be holding it down sometimes.
Shout out to all the parents that's holding it down. Shout out to all the parents. Even the ones that can't.
Even the whack parents.
Fuck the whack parents. They ain't shouting them niggas out. Yeah, fuck them niggas. If you're a whack parent and you can't take it, and that's accountability,
Well,
taking
whack
care of
could
your
be
kids.
anything. That's why I rejected my statement because whack could be anything, but
if you were a grown ass adult and you made a kid, you're not taking care of your kid, you's a fucking clown.
You are a clown.
If you was a grown ass adult that don't spend any time with your kids and you always out there living their own life and you made these children or child, you's a fucking clown. Like, and you're not holding yourself accountable. Hold your bum ass accountable. You know what I'm saying? And also, you gotta also remember for everybody that's out there, this is how I also feel like wherever you at in life is your fault. It's your doing. You know what I'm saying? Now, certain things we can say, well, some of it was childhood. I get it. But you got to also have to learn how to cope with whatever happened to you in childhood. Everybody has a bad childhood for the most half based on their perception of their childhood. You know what I'm saying? Some people really do got really rougher than others, but you have to figure out how to cope. You can't keep leaning on that. You feel me? So I'm not saying that you got to take accountability for anything someone's done to you physically, but you do have to take accountability for the way you're allowing yourself to feel if you're not going out there to get help.
Exactly. That is what it is. Like as grown adults, and I guess that's a good segue because okay, now that our parents aren't taking accountability, woo woo woo. We know that already. As grown adults, it's time for us to take hold of our feelings and how we deal with everything that came before us. And it's kind of crazy and taboo to think that we aren't necessarily going to have certain attributes from our childhood. Like the way you trust your mother and your father are the first people that you learn to love, or your guardian. That's the first people. That's how you learn to love. So, of course, that's going to travel through life with you. But it's what you do with it afterwards. Like, yeah, anybody, people think that they had a bad childhood, but I know so many people who've seen some crazy shit. Parents done some crazy shit, and they're some of the most loving, peaceful, amazing people today. And then there's people who had two-parent great household, and they're insane right now. So it's all in the person and their spirit and what you do with that. Like, when are you gonna like put your foot down and be like, you know what? I control my life. Like what I'm doing and my feelings and whatever baggage that I'm carrying, I get to sort through it and figure out what I need to take on the next journey and the next trip of my life. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you. I agree. It is what you make out of it. So like people that's sitting there and they keep making excuses on why you're not where you want to be, why you're not feeling the way you want to feel, you got to understand that you are in control of your own self. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Everything you did is based everywhere you're at is based on what you did.
Yeah.
And the people that have children, everything that your way your children may feel is based on some of the things you did. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, so you got everybody got to just like be realistic and be honest with themselves. And I think that's the biggest problem. We don't want to be honest with ourselves. We don't want to face the person in the mirror because it's too hideous for us to look at, right? You think that you're living great, you think you're the shit, but when you look in the mirror and you really look at yourself, you realize you are ugly beast and that your life and the way you move is fucking foul as shit. Because nowadays, I think a lot of
Off with
people
their
move foul.
heads.
You know what I'm saying? Can you pour me up, please?
I'm gonna pour you
I've
up.
been,
I
I've
seen
been
you
trying. Yeah,
dangling it,
I was
but you
trying
know
to
I'm
get
a little
some.
blind, so I ain't really
Yeah,
know.
pour me up.
I got you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
This is brought to you by Sauvignon Blanc from Kroger's.
This is brought to you by a rosé from Kroger.
It's the same thing. It's the
It's
same.
not the same thing. All my wine connoisseurs, we know that this is not the same. Although this is a great rosé.
Is it a great rosé? It is kind of smooth.
I mean, all wine is smooth.
Nah, some is like bitter.
Bitter.
Hmm.
I would say there's a bite, but I won't say bitter. I would never say any wine is bitter. There's tannins that will make it like dry on your mouth. Nothing in wine, there's no attributes in wine that will make it taste bitter.
Okay.
So you want to fight about it?
I don't think you'll win that one.
You talking about physically. I'm talking about wine knowledge. Okay. I don't
You got me.
tussle.
Okay, you don't test
I
it.
don't tussle.
All right. Do you have anything you want to share as far as the story where you was, you know what I mean?
I
Or
mean,
advice?
as far as taking accountability, I think stepping outside of yourself and understanding, especially when someone is trying to hold you accountable, and surrounding yourself with people who have your best heart and your best interests at heart.
Hmm.
So you know that they're coming from a loving place and you're able to receive that, because I think certain triggers is what hold us back, and triggers come from your past. So, you know, letting those things go and letting people put your feet to the fire a little bit and holding yourself accountable. I think that's healthy. Even if it's some bullshit sometimes. Sometimes people think they holding you accountable and it's actually bullshit. It's like,
What you mean? Explain that.
I mean, like when someone possibly has a plan for your life and it's like, no, you can't dictate my life. And then from their point of view, maybe it's you, you know, putting something on someone as far as like wanting them to do something and how they pursue things and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, I'm trying to hold this person accountable. I'm trying to make sure they do certain things. I think we've all done that. Like parents who push you to be in college or go to the military. Like I have a full family of military, and that just wasn't the way I wanted to go. I would prefer to go to school, and that was looked down upon. And I, for a long time, I thought it was, them holding me accountable and like you should do this, and I felt so horrible for going to school, and it was just like,
Okay. So in your household, they was trying to tell you to go to the military?
oh yeah, it's a military house. That's what it's gonna
Man,
be.
my mom tried to tell us to go to the military too. Like
Hmm.
that's crazy. I might. It's she was in the military too though. She was in the army. My stepdad was in the military as well.
My little brother is in the Air Force. Shout out to you, Nate.
My sister was just in the Air Force.
Oh, I love the Air Force. I love the
Facts.
Air Force. Him and his wife were just chilling. Like, I think they are great. Congratulations again
Okay, shouts to Nate and what's his wife's name?
to y'all. Taylor,
Shouts to Nate and
Nate
Taylor.
and Taylor Duvall. They had their wedding in Great Falls, Montana. So beautiful.
Are,
That is even beside the point.
are y'all related to Lil Duval?
No, so my name is French. It's Devall,
Hmm.
not Duval. It's Deval.
Okay, well, so that you said you're
Yeah.
real
Get it
default.
right.
Get it right. I ain't mad at it. Okay, okay. So let me ask you, do you think I was wrong?
Yes. You're always wrong.
No.
Everything that
I'll
you
be,
do.
I'll be right. I'll be right. So there was this woman, right? And I was cool with her. I was chatting up with her, chopping it up with her. And she was telling me she wanted to lose some weight. And so one day, because she was in a car accident a while ago,
So
and
she gained weight after the car accident?
I didn't inquire about that. But she said she wanted to lose weight. I didn't tell her she wanted had to lose weight. You know what I mean? But I agree. She should have lost some weight. And so she was telling me she wanted to lose weight, and she saw I went to the gym, blah blah blah. And she was like, I'm like, okay, so you want to lose some weight? I'm like, yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I said, I be wanting to lose weight, but people be telling me they like me this thick, blase blah, blase blah. And I'm like, cool. So one day she was off of work, and I'm like, hey, what you doing? She like, what you doing? I'm like, nothing, chilling, blah blah blah, work. I'm like, what about you? She's like, no, I'm off today. So me thinking I'm being a good person, I said, well, did you go to the gym? And she goes, do I look like I need to go to the gym? I said, well, you said you wanted to lose some weight. I figured you was having your downtime. This would be the perfect time to go work on your goals. And she said, oh no, I went to I worked out in physical therapy.
No, it's not
Yes,
funny.
it is.
It's how you gave the punchline.
No, that's
That's
not a punchline. It's a
yes, it
true.
was like,
That's no,
oh. She was not oh.
no. That was a fucking true story. I swear to goodness, that's not a punchline. It's a true story.
I worked out in physical therapy.
Nah, nah,
That's how
nah.
you said it.
But that's how I took it because I was like, okay, like, and then she was like, yeah. I was like, oh, my father, like, I don't know if I said this. 'Cause I can't recall. I don't know if you really work out in physical therapy. Like,
I mean, everybody has their own pace. That's the thing. So in some eyes that could be wrong. In some eyes it could be you trying to motivate her.
that's why I said it.
But it's all in the eyes of the beholder, honestly, because if that offended her in some way, then maybe it was a little assholish. And somebody else would take it like, damn, he kind of on my ass. Like, I should probably go to the gym. Like, you know? So it is circumstantial, I think, depending on the person. Maybe it was a little rude because maybe you don't ask, unless you know a woman is in the gym. I don't think you should be asking her about, like, hey, you went to the gym today. If she says she ain't go to, ain't nothing in that text that she said she went to the gym.
But
So it's like, are you holding her accountable, or are you just like trying to just one off? You never know.
well, I feel like I wasn't trying. Honestly, I can honestly say I wasn't trying to be an asshole. My thing is when people say they trying to do certain things, and I know you're trying to achieve certain things. If you, I'm going to try to push you to do it. So if you're not doing it, I'm like, yo, did you go to the gym today? Now the problem is it was unwarranted. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's where the problem come in. But I thought that I was doing a service by, you know what I'm saying? Like,
How?
because like you want to be, and
You
listen,
okay? So you acknowledge that it was unwarranted.
uh-huh.
That's it.
And I do, like I was telling you, my boy, I do the same thing with him. I'm like, yo, man, you fucking up, bro. Like, you gotta get your shit together for real. I'm like, yo, man. He be like, yeah, I'm gonna go, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And I be like, nigga, you not about to do nothing. You always just saying shit. He be like, you right, you right. But that's how I approach it because I'm like, as a friend or a person I might be pursuing you, I still look at you as a friend because we gotta establish that relationship. I feel like it's my obligation to be as a authentic friend. I want to see you do better. It's my obligation to let you know, like you fucking up. So if when you fuck up, you cannot say no one ever told you so.
I very much true, but that's why you fraternize with people who are, who can take you for who you are. Like, you telling somebody that it's not a problem. It's just in your tone. Maybe that person needed you to coddle them a little more. They feel a little insecure where they want to lose weight. That coming from somebody that they're trying to see romantically, it doesn't sound good a little bit. Like, you know, some girls need a guy who's like, let's go to the gym. Like, we going to the gym together. Women are chameleons when it comes to niggas that they really fuck with. Like, they will do anything that this nigga be doing. Like, they like to drive fast cars now. Like, it just be all kind of shit. Like, it be all kind of shit. So some people just be needing certain ways to talk. Some people needing to be coddled. Some people, you're a Capricorn. You have to acknowledge that sometimes your tone really back. No, I'm just playing.
No, she dead ass serious.
But my sister's a Capricorn, and I be telling her all the time, like, it's just the way you come off sometimes. It's nothing to do with who you are. You're not a bad person. Like, that's why that particular person probably didn't need that type of motivation.
True.
There are people out there who be like, damn, this nigga told me that I did I go to the gym today? I'm about to go to the gym today. All I needed was somebody to tell me. And some people need you to be like, let's go to the gym today. Get your ass up. And that's okay too. It can all simultaneously be true. That's why accountability, it's all in who you fucking with, you know?
True. And going back to that type of statement, you're right. But I feel like this. The only people that might catch offense to it, to be honest with you, this is how I feel, and I might be wrong, is the people that really don't want to be accountable. So when you say something that's going to question them not living up to what they said they want to live up to, now they feel offended. But if it was a person that really wanted to live up to that, they're going to be like, damn, you right. I could have took advantage of that. That's how I feel.
Well, I feel as though yes, but did she ask you to keep her up on it? Like, if she was like, "Look, babe, I need you to be on my ass about this. If I tell you that I'm slouching, tell me." Now that is holding somebody accountable in the right way. If it was unwarranted, that's the part where the murky waters become, because it's like
True.
she didn't tell you, she didn't sit you down and be like, look, babe, be on my ass. I need your motivation. I need you to do this. And then when you do it, it's a problem. That's where, it could get bad. But it was unwarranted. Like, I don't think it could be so much more deeper than you just telling her that. And her thinking that she needs to lose weight in the first place is like, her dealing with something in a way.
True. So I apologize for that. So if you hear this podcast, I apologize.
He's sorry.
Very much so. She got a man, so she doing good. He ain't telling her that type of shit. He happy where they at. You feel me? And that's all
Man
that
or no
matters.
man, that never goes away. Feeling like you want to fix something about yourself, go ahead, do it.
Yeah, do it. I encourage you. Listen, I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I need to fix a lot of things by myself. And that's part of me holding myself accountable. You know what I'm saying? And it's big or small. It don't have to be your looks. It don't have to be your body. It can be your mentality. It can be
Exactly.
your attitude.
Was
You know what
she
I'm
a
saying?
good person?
She was solid enough as far as I'm concerned.
Hey, that's all that matters.
No, it's not. Not for me.
Big girls don't cry.
She wasn't that big like that. So
I
I ain't trying to say
know.
that. Yeah.
I'm not saying she was big either, but hey, I think all women are beautiful.
That is right. I
They
mean,
got them in all shapes and sizes. They come in all hues
true.
of blackness, and it is a beautiful thing. I could not imagine being any other race. Mm-mm.
You going somewhere else with
Huh?
it?
No, I'm not. I'm not. We're back on accountability. My bad. My bad.
No, but you're right. Shout
You
so
want more?
yeah, for sure. Shout because we're gonna go driving afterwards. So shout outs to
Drink responsibly.
we talk about
This
accountability.
is apple cider. This is apple cider.
And this is brought to you by Kroger's, your local grocery store.
Yes.
Nah, but all jokes aside,
Shout
though,
out to Kroger.
shout out to Kroger, man. You niggas better start hiking them prices up. My mom was telling me how you niggas be hiking them prices up, man. Fucking corporations, man. Y'all better get this shit right. We in a recession.
Kroger ain't shit. I mean, shout out to Kroger, but y'all ain't shit, just like the rest of them.
Exactly. Fuck you, Kroger. Unless you gonna give us a sponsorship, then it's all love.
Damn, we're never getting a
I don't give a fuck about no goddamn.
Fuck Kroger. They don't fuck with us.
Fuck Kroger's. I'm gonna still shop there though. Because ain't nowhere else to
Publix is crazy.
Because Publix
No,
is
I
taxing.
I be shopping at Publix, and I be like, fuck, why do I shop here? It's just closer to me. Ugh, I hate that it's closer to me.
You know what
Even though Kroger is like 2 blocks down.
But the Kroger's. You know what I like from Publix though?
The pub sub.
Fuck no, that shit
That shit's
trash.
so disgusting.
That's what I'm talking
Why they
about.
be going crazy on this
Yo,
pub
I'm
sub?
telling you,
That
yo,
shit
that
is
shit
trash.
trash.
Man, for months, my cousin told me, you gotta get the pub sub, man. You gotta get the pub. Like a dope fiend off the pub sub. So I finally walk in that bitch. I'm like, ooh, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. The music not even on yet. Is the line usually be down the damn hall, the aisle. I get a pub sub. That shit was so nasty. I didn't even eat it all. It was like $13. I said, y'all got me Publix.
Uh, now I got to pull up something real quick. I got to pull 8 o'clock in the morning. You buying a sub?
Yeah, I was buying it for lunch.
Okay.
I couldn't eat it right then. I had to be to work for 8:15.
Is the pub sub the chicken one?
It's all of them. You make your own pub sub, but nonetheless, the sauces are trash. The bread is stale. I mean, it's just not a good sub. Like, there's so many different. I don't know. Maybe I'm not a sub girl.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like everybody, I heard a lot of people say Publix had the sandwiches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Garbito, trash. Like I agree with you. Like I don't fuck with it. It's nasty, not for me. For people, I ain't gonna even go there. But you know what I'm saying? There's a certain people that like that, and that's for y'all. I ain't mad at it. It ain't for me. You feel me? So, but shouts to Publix. I do like the cheesecake slices though.
I haven't had them yet.
Okay, you playing, yo.
Atlanta taste buds are fucking out of there. They're trash taste buds.
I mean, you heard what Keith Lee said. And matter of fact, we need to
Oh,
hold you niggas
Atlanta.
accountable.
Yeah. Somebody need to hold Atlanta
Yeah.
accountable.
Matter of fact, we need to hold Atlanta accountable for these trash ass apartments that y'all throwing paint over and saying it's renovated, you fuck niggas. We need to hold them accountable for this trash ass soul food being in the South, and y'all claim that y'all niggas is the kings and queens and the creators of soul food. This is the worst motherfucking
That's a
soul food I
lie.
ever ate in my motherfucking life. You niggas need to get it together, this bougie ass shit, niggas. Niggas get it right, man, because we ain't fucking with it.
And I bet if you pull up to somebody grandma house, that's what maybe you gotta pull up to grandma house.
with
But
the orange chicken.
yeah,
Yeah.
the fat on the
Yeah.
elbow, I have to maybe that because what the representation of Atlanta food is just not okay. Like y'all not even in top 10, top
No.
15. Like
Now,
Keith Lee said y'all on the top, y'all the worst of the tops.
now they do make a nice chicken, yo. And up north, look, up north, we ate a lot of fried chicken. They don't make fried chicken like that down south. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I really came across the chicken with no breading on it like that. And this shit hitting though. I ain't
Oh,
gonna
like
lie
a
to you.
baked chicken and stuff like that.
Is it baked? I don't know what the fuck they doing. What are they doing?
What you mean no bread? Like the fried chicken with no bread? Like wings?
American Deli. What is that?
Oh yeah. That's fried chicken with no bread in, yeah, for sure.
Oh, so that's fried?
Yeah, that's fried. That's deep
God, see? I'm baffled. I don't know.
fried chicken. So y'all do it with the breading up north.
Hell yeah, we breading everything, nigga.
Yeah. I don't think that's necessarily a southern thing, the no breading.
You just think it's a Atlanta thing?
No, I think it's like a Asian thing.
Really?
Yeah, like their chicken wings don't be breaded. Like I think Asian people perfected how to make chicken because they got katsu chicken. Like all of their chicken, they be using the whole chicken and fry it. Like even orange chicken. Like how you even get your chicken puffy? Like it's they be doing a lot with chicken.
We're not even going to talk about no orange chicken because we know what that is. Orange cat.
What is?
That's he clipped the cat.
He don't mean that.
I do
he
mean
don't
it.
mean
That's
that.
he clipped the cat. That's Garfield. All of the above. You know what I'm saying? Now I do fuck with Thai fried rice. I had some Japanese food, fire. I heard Korean chicken, Korean food, fire. I'm just talking about China. That's the only Asian restaurant that need to be held accountable for all the missing animals in our fucking community, for all the motherfucking dirty ass food that they serve in the community. They need to be.
But I don't think that's exclusively China.
But I fuck with Chinese people too. They dope. I'm not dissing Chinese people. I'm talking about the Chinese restaurants in America, the slum buckets, and we need to stop that shit. Y'all niggas need to stop that because y'all giving it to my people. We don't want that shit. You feel
I
me?
think to single out Chinese people, it's crazy because America is doing it to their own people by giving them the bullshit. So it's like, don't single them out. We gotta single the FDA out too. Like they doing it to us as well.
KFC ain't got no motherfucking dog puppy
Oh, you
paws
know
in
that.
that bitch.
Oh, they got some shit.
I ain't yo,
KFC though.
yo, I went to KFC and it was so trash. I used to like KFC, but they had a pot
Where were you though? KFC is different
over
everywhere
here.
you go.
Over here. You know they got a big the big chickens here in Marietta, right?
I don't know what that is.
The big chicken, and I didn't know what it was neither, but it's a KFC
Chicken.
with a big ass chicken in front of it, and it's the largest one in the world. It's the only one, I think.
That's some country ass shit.
Yeah, it's the Colonel. You know that nigga's a plantation owner, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I don't.
Crazy.
KFC ain't even that good. I ain't
It's
even gonna
not.
lie.
It's not. But the pot pie was fire though.
I never. it just never gave. Except for that damn bowl that they had.
It used to be fire,
That
yo.
damn bowl.
It used to be fire, yo. They switched up the recipe,
Yeah,
boy.
they don't even. It ain't even all the 180,000 seasonings that they be
Yeah,
talking
they ain't
about.
niggas got 10 seasonings on that. They
10
ain't got no
barely.
motherfucker 880,000.
Some grandma, some Karen was like, "This shit is too spicy. I need this to be unspicy."
I need some salt and pepper only. Hey, but if you can season something with salt and pepper only and it taste fire, you're a master chef, yo. On no lie.
That's true.
You're a master motherfucker. You a badass motherfucker. But back to getting back on page. You niggas need to be held accountable in Atlanta. Georgia, we need y'all to get this shit right. Cause I fuck with y'all. Y'all cool. This is the black Mecca in America. A lot of people doing good. A lot of people doing bad.
A lot
This
of
is
people scamming.
Ooh, I was just about to say Scam City. Y'all swear to God. Scam City.
They scamming out here.
Facts. Big facts. Right.
Like I'm scared. Like even people be telling me, "Hey, they be scamming out here." Like I've never heard so much about scamming. Like you never think being in another city, like you think you know just about anything. You know what's going on. Being here, I have never heard so much about scamming shit. Like the method and all of this, like somebody you working with can be a scammer and they trying to like everybody trying to put you on a scam and that's scary.
You know what? We may have to make a topic about living in Atlanta.
Oh,
Write
yeah.
that down. Write that down.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down.
Living in Atlanta.
I'm gonna write that.
And we technically, well, you technically live in Atlanta. I technically don't.
We technically both live in Atlanta.
No, I live in a suburb. You live in Atlanta. This is technically not Atlanta is Fulton County. I live in Cobb County.
Okay, yes, technically I live in Atlanta. Yes, that is true.
So I don't live in Atlanta. I don't.
Okay,
I can't.
my pen is.
My pen is. Okay, but anyhow.
All right.
Anyhow, I mean, moral of the story. You got anything? Last words you want to say?
Yeah, shop treated by Rocky Sweets. You know,
Buy her shit, man.
buy my shit. I mean, not technically my shit, but like my products, yes. But
Okay,
if the shit is for sale, then okay, never mind.
that's your Twitter talk. Buy her. Buy her sweets, Rocky Sweets, man. I'm telling you, this shit is fire. Go get you some. Go tell a friend and tell a friend. It's 100% made with the highest quality, purest form. You know what I'm
And
saying?
love, lots of love, made with love.
And that's the most important because these niggas is not cooking with love down here. They cooking with disrespect.
Oh my God, they're cooking with ghetto.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with the ghetto now.
There's nothing wrong with the ghetto. I'm not even saying that I have never been in the ghetto, lived in the ghetto. But you can't cook with ghetto. Even in the ghetto, you cooking with love. You can't just be out the ghetto cooking with ghetto. These people, never mind. We gonna get into that later.
All right. Well, I ain't got nothing else to say, but I do want to say this. The moral of the story is no matter what you do in your life, be accountable. Like, hold yourself accountable. That's how you grow. If you can't acknowledge your wrongdoing and see the errors in your ways or the mistakes you made, because we all make mistakes, that's okay. You will never grow and achieve the highest form of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's the ultimate goal to move forward in your life. So you got to hold yourself accountable. You got to be realistic. You got to look that man and woman in the mirror and you got to say, yo, I need to do better. You know what I'm saying? I need to move better. I need to think better. I need to act better. And you got to set a plan and you got to move forward with it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna make a change For once in my life.
That's Michael Jackson?
Mm-hmm. The
Okay.
Man in the Mirror. See, if you didn't know that,
I just said it was Michael Jackson. I didn't know
didn't
it.
feel like you knew it.
No, I knew, but the way you were singing it, I was a little lost. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, I was off key.
I don't know what key was
the
yours.
camera. What?
All right, but yo, again, it's your boy Gully.
That's crazy. It's your favorite podcaster, Ricky Lakes.
Ricky Lakes, get them rocky treats. She's on Twitter, acting a fool.
I'm not on Twitter. I have never made a Twitter, and Twitter doesn't even exist anymore.
Okay, X does, and that's where you can find her.
You cannot find
acting
me.
a fool.
You can't. You can find me at Raquel_Skywalker on Instagram. Or you can find me at Rocky_Sweets. You go fucking around on Twitter, you gonna get your ass surprised.
You want to see the real her?
No,
now,
you're not.
Now I will say this though, honestly, like shoot us some messages, let us know what you like us to talk about. Again, rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. Today, even though we joking, is a very real thing. Like drug abuse, that's what they saying. I don't know if that's true, but if it is true, we lose a lot of artists. We losing a lot of everyday people because we're not gonna act like they're not passing away. They're just as important. We're losing a lot of people for drug abuse and things of that nature. We can't hide that. We got to be accountable for our actions and we got to do better, man. As the black community specifically in America, because America ain't shit right now. Fuck y'all. But we got to do better. We got to hold ourselves accountable. We got to hold the people in power, political power. I don't even like the way that shit sound. Niggas in power. Man, fuck out of here. You got to hold those motherfuckers accountable. You know what I'm saying? Hold yourself accountable. We got to do better. Again, it's your boy Gully, Room 1231, Freshest Podcast, Rocky Sweets. I forget the rest.
I be feeling like the man when I walk through. Like, man, rest in peace to Rich Homie Klein. Like,
rest in peace.
Everybody in the South college was filled with his music from at least 2013 to 16 on. Like, yeah, this was probably a hard one for the city, but yeah.
Yeah, 35. That's I don't even want to think about it. We out.
Bye.
Yeah. All I need is my team. Okay.